You're listening to They Shoot Films with Ken Mercer and FT Kosempa.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to They Shoot Films. My name is Ken Mercer, and I'm joined here, as always, by the great FT Kosempa. FT, how are you?
I am here reporting for duty and having a great time. How about you, Ken?
Well, I need to say right up front, this is not an episode of They Shoot Films. I guess it is technically an episode, but we're not here to discuss a film. We're here with an important announcement, at least important to us. Is that right, FT?
That's correct. Absolutely important to us.
This was a hard decision for FT and myself, but starting next year, so this, if you're listening to this should be somewhere at the end of 2025. In the new year, which, if my math is correct, is 2026, They Shoot Films is going to drop from being a bi-weekly podcast. And by bi-weekly, we mean every 2 weeks.
Fortnightly, yes.
Yeah, that's always confusing to me, the whole bi-weekly
I know,
thing. Does that mean
yes.
Twice a week? But anyway, right. we have been a bi-weekly podcast. We've been posting these episodes for you every 2 weeks. And we've made the decision, and we didn't make it lightly, to henceforth in 2026 put out podcasts once per month. And why are we doing that, FT? Or I'll tell you, one of the reasons we're doing that was we were confused about what the hell bi-week. No,
yes.
But monthly seems simple. But the reason for that was these podcasts, unlike a lot of podcasts where people just come on and start rambling. On this podcast, we come on and start rambling.
We control our rambling.
Yeah, but after we try to do a lot of research. We get into the origins of the film, and even though it may seem haphazard and sloppy, it takes us a lot of time to put these podcasts together. And we thought, well, should we just start winging it more? And we felt that was not in our nature, and we wanted to try to keep the.
Yes.
We felt the quality of these podcasts were low enough as it was. Didn't want to go any lower, so we decided to go monthly. Anything to add to that, FT?
There is nothing to add. Just to keep the quality going and to keep our spirits high. Both of us have other projects that we are pursuing as well.
Yeah. Do you hear what this is, FT? You can't see me right now, but do you hear what that is?
What is?
I'm making a thing with my fingers, and it's the sound of the world's smallest violin. Sorry,
when you do four fingers, it's the world's smallest string quartet.
Right.
That's
what.
Yeah,
no, sorry. It's no. In all seriousness, it's a secret around They Shoot Films. But FT is actually the editor of They Shoot Films.
Yes.
And not only is it usually time consuming, but it's completely unrewarding for FT because he will often say to people, "Hey, what did you think of my editing on that podcast?" And they will say, "What do you mean you edited it?" Yes. And it's a thankless task because if you've heard what FT has to work with, it's a mess. Malapropism, stuttering. It's and FT
dirty stories.
It just feels like it's going to be torture for the audience to listen to, and so he just labors away cleaning up the audio, and I'm super thankful for that because he makes me sound somewhat. I
can't even think of a word for what I sound like.
Exactly, and that's the kind of thing I'll do that on the podcast, and then FT will make it magically. What is the word? He'll make it sound like I'm somehow somewhat coherent. Yeah, yes. That was the word I was looking for. But it takes a lot of time from FT, and again the preparation. And I know the audience, you just want to say, well, just give us our podcast, man, and stop talking about it. But it was really coming down to whether we just had to stop entirely, which we didn't want to do, so we want to drop to monthly. Who knows? Maybe we'll go back to biweekly, weekly, daily. But for now, it's going to be a monthly in 2026. Right. We really appreciate all of you listeners that have been with us for the past year. We appreciate all the comments you've given us.
We sure do.
And if you haven't given a comment or you've thought of an additional comment after your last one, you can leave them over at theyshootfilms.com. There's a button, there's a tab down, or a link down at the bottom to leave comments. There's a little thing that looks like a phone where you can leave a voicemail. We appreciate everybody who's following us. If you're not following us, please do, because now that we're monthly, please don't forget about us. And if you subscribe, if you follow where you get your podcast, a month is a long time in this world. A lot can happen in a month, don't you think, FT?
I sure do. Markets crash in less than a month.
Is that your prediction?
From my time machine, I dusted it off in the garage.
But seriously,
seriously, folks,
if you're listening to a podcast and it comes out daily, you think, oh, I'm going to listen to today's podcast. If it's weekly, you think, oh, it's Tuesday, and you look for it. Our concern about going to monthly is you guys will forget about us. So again, if you're subscribed, if you follow, that way it'll be in your feed after you've gone through a month of hell in this world we live in. Yes, and you'll have something to look forward to. Just think about it.
The particular hour of hell that we provide.
No, well, just think about it. In 2026, your New Year's resolutions, and you're thinking of the year ahead, and you're like, oh, man, all the stuff I got to do. Well, at least you'll think, well, at least if I can make it through a month, I'll be able to listen to Ken and FT at They Shoot Films.
Oof. I was almost going to be hospitalized until I got to, Have we figured out what day, Ken? Have we done that yet? We got to do that.
No, we'll figure that out. And again, that's why you want to subscribe and follow us. You'll automatically
we'll
get it
updates.
when it comes out. Well, we won't give an update. You'll just hopefully subscribe, follow, and it'll be in your feed when it comes out. But it will be in January of 2026. As you hear us today, we are speaking to you right close to New Year's Eve of 2025. I'd like to wish every listener out there a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2026. FT, any kind wishes for the listeners?
Yes, many kind wishes.
Okay, excellent.
Pursuit of happiness.
Generic kind wishes to listeners.
Right, the generic happy holidays. But no, prosperity and good health and goodwill.
And good listening. We'll see all of you next time in 2026 on They Shoot Films. Once again, this has not been an episode of They Shoot Films. This has not been an episode of They Shoot Films. See you in 2026, FT.
You know it. Just talk to you tomorrow.
They Shoot Films is a production of Film Symposium West. Produced by Anne-Marie De Palma. Studio announcer Roy Blumenfeld.